Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? Today I am speaking about self-harm extending into other aspects of life. This video is just an informational video and it's not meant to trigger anyone. So I hope that you can get what you need from this video and maybe make some changes. So, self-harm, we all know what self-harm is, but we do it in ways that we don't always realize. Like, we could be punishing ourselves in small ways to make ourselves feel better, or we punish ourselves because we feel like we need to work for what we deserve, which is true in some cases, but not in the smallest ways. The thing about self-harm is that it is extremely addictive because it releases dopamine in the brain, that little numbing feeling you get from it. That's what it is, it's dopamine. And self-harm can cause extremely destructive habits as well. You can end up not talking to the people that you love anymore, shutting yourself away, not doing the things that you used to. It doesn't have to be just a physical infliction. There are ways that we bully ourselves without even realizing it, and that's a form of self-harm. Anything that you do to hurt yourself to get personal gain from it, that's self-harm. It's more about punishing yourself so you can feel better or less guilty about the situation that you are in. We punish ourselves when we feel like we deserve it, or so-called deserve it, which is not always the case. I don't think you should be punishing yourself, but rather taking accountability for what you've done and try to change that. We need healthier outlets as well, and not an outlet that can become addictive and can turn into self-harm, because there are some healthy outlets that people get addicted to and that people abuse, and that could also translate into self-harm. Self-harm can be physical or mental. It doesn't just have to be physical. As I said, it's the way that we speak to ourselves. It is the way we communicate with ourselves. It is the way we approach ourselves, our inner dialogue, our inner talk. And self-harm would constitute as anything that provides instant relief and numbness. And that's what people are looking for, because sometimes we can't face the difficult emotions that we feel from the difficulties of life. Sometimes our thoughts get too loud and our minds get too busy, and we just want that instant relief. But it becomes a very destructive cycle when you engage in self-harm, because you feel guilty for it, so you do it more to feel better for doing it. And that's where you end up in this destructive cycle. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Please feel free to leave a topic in the comment section and I'll make a video discussing it. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.